Good morning, everyone. This is the Secrets Maroma tour. We are starting off on the beach. To my left side here are free beds that anybody can use and come claim during the day. They do have a beach service down there as well where you'll get your drinks. On the right is those paid for Bali beds. The beach is just absolutely wonderful white powdered sands. Over on the left side is also the preferred club area. They have their own side of the beach. So we will continue walking up the beach. They do such a fantastic job clearing out the seaweed. We had very good days, not very many storms either, so the seaweed was very clear while we were there. And what little we did have, they were working 5 a.m. through the full day, clearing it and dumping it back into the water and piling it up. So if you continue on that path forward, that does go towards the preferred club area. If you head up this little pathway, on the right side, there is little showers that you can use to wash off all the sand off your feet, which is very nice. So we're just going to walk this way. There's all these little towel stations as well, which we just passed on my left side there. And if we come up, we will walk right by the infinity pool area. There is a lot of wildlife here. It's absolutely gorgeous, the grounds. And up on my left is the Barracuda pool bar. The pool beds don't fill up until people started getting there anywhere from 5:30 in the morning to there was still beds available by 10, and they do a really great job about finding you a bed, the pool concierge. So we're going to continue walking up here past the bar. We had some really good service there. They are making the drinks very strong as well. Plenty of chairs available right now. Over to the left side there where I just pointed is where the pool Bali beds are, and there's also a grill that opens up at 12:30 that has burritos and burgers. There's a taco station on some of the days, and then there is the wood fire grill pizza, which was very yummy. In front of us here, you can see there's two little buildings. One of them on the left side is Oceana, which is the seafood restaurant, which I highly recommend going to. It was very good. And on the right side also would recommend hitting up is the steak restaurant. There is little stands for pool floats too here by the pool. We did get one day, but you kind of have to get up early to get them or talk to the pool concierge. They're pretty good about not having people save them, but people do hoard them. So get there early if you do want a little blue pool mat. On the left side here also is the swim up bar, which was really fun to go to. Gets very packed though during midday throughout the afternoon. We sat over there on the infinity pool side so that we could hop over and just get drinks, but it did get pretty loud over there. The main pool is where they do the activities though. So on the left side you would see Seaside, which was that steak restaurant. In that big grass area, they put out all kinds of games, cornhole and little basketball hoops. So they have a lot of activities. They also have a giant Connect 4 game. You'll have to check out my vlog for us playing that. In that little palapa ahead of us, they have all kinds of excursions you can book. They had paragliding and snorkeling. The snorkeling tour was $50, and that was for the afternoon. They take you out on a boat and give you all the snorkeling gear. We did not do any of that. We just stayed on resort, but we did have some friends who did that, and they said it was really fun. There's all kinds of extra seating here throughout the resort, so if you just want a relaxing little nook, there is definitely spots. All this water that you see here is very shallow, and you can take your shoes off and just kind of walk right through it, which is kind of nice. It keeps you a little cool during the day. There's some hammocks. Behind this area that I'm going to show here is the mini golf, which is so fun to play. I would suggest not playing at night though. It's not very well lit, and the mosquitoes were terrible. Absolutely terrible. So definitely would recommend using that bug spray from your room, or bringing bug spray if you're going to play after dinner or before your dinner at night. If we continue up this way here, there's all kinds of just little private areas, which is really nice as well, just for relaxing time with your spouse. On the right side here is the little activities board, so this will show you every day what's going on and what times and where. The sports swing up bar is very fun. We had some good nights and some good drinks there. There's a pool table, darts. On the back side there is actually like a big pool table as well that you can actually like kick the balls around or throw the balls. That's kind of fun. Big chess area in the water. They put a ping pong table out there one day. The little covered areas are super nice for the random downpours. We were lucky not to experience too many, but it was nice just to have a little area of refuge. They have all kinds of good little Instagram spots, photo spots throughout the resort. They do yoga over on that right side every morning about 7 in the morning. The best part about this little water here is you can definitely follow it all the way from front to back and you will never get lost. It gets bigger and wider as you go towards the beach from the front of the resort. It's absolutely beautiful during the day and then at night as well. In front of you as well, down by that lobby, they do all kinds of events there. We had a few nights like a Mexican store. They were there selling all kinds of trinkets with local people. You see those two little chairs off to the right, that is a designated smoking area. We saw 3 or 4 of those throughout the resort, so they are there, but they are also off kind of the main pathway too, so they are not right near people. But we did not have a big problem getting lost. We did get turned around outside of our building one time, but it was very straightforward. In front of us here is the World Cafe, which is open for breakfast and lunch. Breakfast was amazing. I would say lunch, the 2 days we did try, were okay. I would say go over and go get some tacos or pizza. Heading down this way is the Showtime Theater. We ended up seeing the Queen show one of the nights, which I would highly recommend. The singers were fantastic, and it was a great show. We unfortunately did not make it to any of the other shows. They are quite late, in my opinion. We're very early people to go to bed, so most of the shows were starting anywhere from 9:30 to 10:30 at night. What's nice too about the little theater is that as you walk in at night, they have drinks and a popcorn station, so you can grab some popcorn before going to the show. One of our biggest tips though, if you are going to the show, is if you are coming from dinner where men are required to wear pants, go back to the room and change. This does not get much airflow through here. There's fans and things, but it really is very warm at night. There's a full service bar. In the back there was bathrooms, which were really nice, but there is a lot of seating, and it did fill up once the show started. There's a pool table over here as well. But yeah, right in this area is right where they have the popcorn, which was very yummy. All of this is covered walkways again to the buildings and to the spa, which is really nice. You'll see off to the right here in a second. They were doing some construction on them, which they are constantly doing updates and taking care of the grounds. It really is fantastic how much they love this place as well and how much they take care of it. On the right side here is the gym, which we did not go to. From other videos, though, I've heard they have all your major equipment that you need. They don't have a lot of heavier weight sets, so if that's something that you're into, then this may not be fully the exercise stuff you need, but they do have most major equipment. Down that way is the hallway. If you head on straight through, you'll hit the elevators, which will take you up to all the restaurants and the lobby. So we are heading now up the stairs, and straight ahead is the Desires Music Lounge. So they had karaoke there, they had silent discos, but again, we didn't get to go to any because we were too tired from the sun and drinking all day that they started pretty late, and they're open very late as well. So if that's something that you want some nightlife entertainment, Coco Cafe is open 24 hours, and they have great snacks that change throughout the day and great coffee. They have a side menu too that you can't ask for that's not on the side, and they always have a drink of the day. The lobby bar is great because this whole lobby is air conditioned, and they have all kinds of shops in here. This is where you will check in and check out, even for Preferred Club and UVC members. They have lots of seating out here, which is just really great to grab a drink during the day if you don't want to be down by the pool. There's all kinds of live music throughout the evening too in the lobby. They have their own photo center and more stores. Then this is Himitsu, the Asian restaurant. We ended up there twice. Fantastic. There's all kinds of stations outside the restaurant, so if men do not want to wear pants, you are able to sit outside. El Patio is the Mexican restaurant. We did not end up going there, as we get a lot of Mexican food at home. Up next is Bordeaux, which is the French restaurant, which also had really good food. Very beautiful areas outside. Portofino was one of our favorite restaurants. Amazing Italian food. Really cute area over there to the right to sit at night and as you're drinking your wine out on the patio after your meal. As we come back down the other side of the stairs here, to the right is the spa, which we did get to go to. I will have that in my vlog of what I do have from pictures of the spa. Highly recommend if that's something that you enjoy. There were fantastic customer service, fantastic massages. The hydrotherapy circuit was interesting to say the least. So definitely check out the vlog if you want to hear more about the hydrotherapy circuit. And as we continue this way, we have building 21 in front of us. And there was all kinds of seating and stuff too, which was really nice. So we are now continuing on to our building, which was great being right next to the lobby bar because we could just run and grab a drink whenever we wanted. And the lobby bar really had good, strong drinks. There is so much to do here at this resort during the day, and there is quite a few activities at night, which is fantastic. There was a little dog relief area, so we did see a couple people with service dogs, so it's great that they do have that designated area. And again, this video was filmed about 5 in the morning, so you don't really see a lot of people out. But never once at the resort did I feel crowded or that I couldn't find a spot or a chair. They're very accommodating, and they also really do help you find spots as well if you want a shaded spot or a sun spot. So the customer service here is like no other place I've ever been. Even at Aqua Mall, I would say this service really went above and beyond. So this is our building 22. And if we head down this way, there is stairs in every building. On the right side here is where we would go get ice. It was on the first floor for us. And then on the other side here was where the concierge sits. He was there every day from about 8 to 5 o'clock at night. Sometimes he was later. Eli, shout out, amazing, amazing concierge. Fantastic. He really went above and beyond to make our trip great. And we're heading up to the 4th floor now. The elevators are pretty quick. We only ever ran into somebody in an elevator once. So, never got crowded, never had to wait for one. Here's a little view from the top of the building. It's absolutely gorgeous, this resort. Perfect amount of tropical and beach. And now we are back to our room of 2242. So go check out our room tour.